What is my red flag?
Yeah.
I be acting heartbroken, but I be cheating too.
One thing you never told your ex.
I was just cheating.
You gotta look at the camera now.
I was fucking.
You was fucking who?
No.
Who?
A lot of people.
Who?
Women do not need to get to know you before they sleep with you. If a woman tells you this, then understand that they're lying to you. The only reason women say I got to get to know you before we smash is because they're really talking to the guys that they see as boyfriend material. These are the same women that will smash the hot guy on a girl's holiday after moments of meeting him. Women make rules for nice guys and break rules for bad boys.
One time, guys, I was seeing this guy and he was amazing. He was so perfect, great. And I was like, well, this is boring. I was like, this is kind of boring. How crazy is that? Just a little story about me. Sometimes I'll be like, really want this guy, and then I'll hang out with him. I'll be like, oh my god, I fucking hate your personality. And then after, he just doesn't give me attention and validation, so I'm like, oh wait, I'm obsessed with you.
Yeah, you're like, I want that from you, and you're not giving it. Yeah, I hate that.
I know it's crazy, confusing, and annoying all at the same time, but let's break this thing down so we can fully understand female nature and accept it for what it is, because it's not going to change, it's not going anywhere. Number one, women want guys who don't care about them, who don't think about them, who are not texting them 24/7 and say, hey, how's your day going, beautiful? Hey, just thinking about you. Have a blessed day, sexy. Hey, when can I take you out? Hey, when are you free this day? Can I see you this day? They never go for those guys. Those guys are filled up in a woman's phones. She considers those guys as losers and lames because they don't have priorities. They don't have anything that's going on in their life that's greater than her. Women rarely, if ever, choose those guys. But they usually choose guys 9 times out of 10 who aren't doing any of that. Contrary to popular belief, women will say, I want a guy who's going to give me flowers, who's going to take me here, who's going to give me the world, who's going to always call me and text me, who's going to communicate with me all the time. But they never, ever go for those guys. The guys who are getting every hole, who are bent over on their couch, is the dudes who aren't doing anything for women. Less is more. Remember, the less you do for a woman, the more she's going to want you, the more she's going to desire you. Also, that means you have a purpose. You're probably also banging other women. So she's like, man, I haven't heard from him in weeks. Is he hooking up with that girl? And you're just out at the gym. You're just out making money. But in a woman's mind, she thinks that you're hooking up with other chicks. That means you're of higher value. Guys, use your attention as currency. If you're giving your women all your attention and your time and you're always with her, especially if you're in a relationship, what's going to happen is she's going to distance herself from you. She's going to say something like, you changed. You're different. We just grew apart. You go from hanging out for 1-2 days a week, you just hooking up, and then you giving her 5, 6, 7 days, and she's living with you. She's usually gonna break up with you and leave you. The sex is gonna die down because you're not excited anymore. You're not mysterious. She had you right there. You're too available.
Most women's standards are too high for their own good. Like, on some real shit, I'm just gonna keep it real with you. Most women want things that they don't even have for themselves. They don't even value for themselves. They look for a man to define them. You know what I'm saying? Like, why in the would you want a man to take care of you? He gotta make 6 figures. He gotta have a nice car. He gotta have this and that. But your credit score a 483. What kind of shit is that? All I'm saying is, I'm not saying to lower your standards, but baby girl, get yourself in order. Get your bag in order. So when you do meet a man that making 6 figures and have this nice car, have a nice home, you can add some value to him. Cause baby, that's what it's about nowadays. Ain't nobody trying to take care of you.
What's one thing that women are better than men at?
Looking good.
Anything else? Any skills or talents besides just genetic gifts?
No, I don't think so.
That's it?
I guess.
Now, what's one thing men are better than women at?
Nothing.
Why do you think men should pay for the first date?
Because that's their job.
If that's their job, then what's your job?
To get free food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I feel like if we're talking and I block you and you don't pull up where I live or download a Text Now app and text me from different numbers, call me private, email me something, then you just don't want me and we don't have to talk. It's okay.
You probably think that she's joking around and she's playing. No, she's serious. This is most modern women mindset. This is how they think. Because they didn't get the love and affection from the biological father, they want you as a man to overcompensate to fill that void. So she wants you to chase her, walk over water, walk on hot coals, climb mountains, do obstacle courses in order to prove your love. And she say, well, you don't love me if you don't do all these things, if you don't text me from a different texting app. And if I block you on social media, all these platforms, you gotta find a way, you gotta email me, you gotta do all this stuff to show me that you love me. But this is a woman who doesn't love herself. So she goes from guy to guy to guy, playing all these different games, wasting time because she just wants that love and affection that she didn't get from a biological father.
6 inches is the perfect size.
It's kind of small.
She belongs to the streets.
Which is a thing. A lot of women don't have fathers, so they don't know what it is to be loved by a man.
Right.
So of course, a lot of women in those situations are gonna want to take care of a man so he don't leave, because their dad left. You know, things like that.
How reckless is it that these guys are getting married without prenups?
Crazy.
Doesn't that sound insane? For a bunch of reasons, right? I don't plan on burning my kitchen down, but I got a fire extinguisher.
Yeah.
Right? You know, I don't plan on on my body, but I got health insurance. I don't plan on dying, but I have life insurance, right? Well, like, why wouldn't you protect the downside? And then I think the worst part about it is, what kind of leverage do you have in a relationship if she knows you can't leave? And in fact, she's incentivized if you do leave. Well, just think about that for a minute. It's like now she has all the power because you have to. This is how you get that happy wife, happy life shit, right? Mm-hmm. Because now you have to make it work, or you're gonna lose half your shit.
Yeah.
Right. Well, if you actually can just walk away with impunity, it's like, hey, it's not working out, you know. Then and she doesn't get incentivized for you to break it up. She's not gonna become a multi-millionaire by breaking up with you. Then she's incentivized to make it work too. Right? Because I just think you give them too much leverage.
How about this, man? With your kitchen, there's not a 56% chance your kitchen's going to burn down, right? There's not a 56, right? Am I wrong? For any kind of insurance, my car insurance, there's not a 56% chance my car is going to be totaled, but there's a 56% chance that my marriage is going to end. There is.
Would you buy a product that had a 56%
That's my point.
What's one thing that women are better than men at?
Everything. Sorry, that's just my go-to answer.
It's okay. I'd like that you apologize for being wrong. So you think women are better at everything?
Most things.
Yeah. What about sports?
No, I would think that men are better than that, honestly.
What about architecture and building?
Architecture and building?
Engineering things.
Fuck. I want to say that men are better in that, but I feel like a bad woman if I say that, you know? No, I would say they're better at that. Yeah.
With all things being equal, men and women each other to have sex, to procreate and have kids. So by default, that's negated. So let me ask you this question. Who brings more to society? Who's more important, men or women? Men, of course. We build, we create, we invent, we add a lot to this world that women just can't do. We're physically stronger, we're more logical, we're actually smarter. Women make decisions based off emotion. This is why they're never good leaders. That's why they can be put in positions of power, because they're gonna do things based on how they feel, based on the now. So if you meet a woman that says, well, I'm better than you. No, she just has a box, a warm, wet hole that a lot of guys just wanna smash and dump their load into. Other than that, she's not really gonna bring much to your life. Matter of fact, if you have a girlfriend right now, if you're married, think about it. Is she bringing anything of value to your life? Can she change your life overnight? If she left right now or divorced you, they said, I don't want to do it anymore. How's your life going to change other than you not getting sex for a little bit of time? It's not going to change. So when a woman says, well, I'm going to leave you. Well, I'm better than you. I'm this and that. No, it's just a whole bunch of dudes just want to smash so her ego is filled. Think about what you bring to this life. Think about what you bring to any woman's life. She wants you because you're able to lead. You can protect. You can provide. You can kill spiders. You can bring up all the heavy stuff. You can take out the trash. This is what women want you to do. They want you to do dirty work, but they want to say, well, you're not really significant like me, and you don't have as much value than me because all these dudes want to just smash. No. Know your value, love yourself, and a woman will pedestalize you.
A man asked me if I would be free to go on a date with him tomorrow. I simply laughed and said, I'm not free tomorrow, and I'm not ever free. I'm expensive every single day.
I got to keep you guys updated with these clips so you won't fall victim and go viral for looking at a woman for 2 seconds or half a second. It's not worth it. Guys, these women are thirsty for your validation and attention. If you haven't noticed, they're starting to do a lot more of these videos in person. They're numb to the online interaction. They're tired of dudes saying, you're beautiful, you're sexy. Now they want real life validation. So if you see a woman adjusting herself, she's wearing tight colored leggings or some tight clothes, or she's kind of, pushing herself up and everything, trying to get you to look, don't take the bait.